Hey, Miss Oliver here. This week it's Earth Day, and so we have a little craft for you to do at home. It's called making a mini composter. A compost is a nice, rich soil that you can use in your potted plants, or if you have a little garden outside, you can add that to the garden soil. It just gives your plants more nutrition, and it's a great way to use up leftover scraps of organic material, which would be vegetable and fruit peels. So to make this mini composter, you're going to need an empty plastic water bottle, some scissors, some duct tape, potting soil, and if you don't have that, just a handful of backyard dirt would work. Organic material, vegetable and fruit peels, greens like grass clippings or lettuce or salad, dead leaves, and coffee grounds if you have it, and water. So to start, have a parent help you cut the top of the bottle off with scissors. I usually poke a hole through the bottle and then I use my scissors to cut it off. Leave the cap on, and then ask a parent to help you poke 5 or 6 holes into the top of the bottle. The compost is going to need air in order to work. It needs air to decompose the material inside. So once you've cut off the top quarter or so of that water bottle, you're ready to start making your compost layers. So I started my video by layering with the potting soil that I had at my house. If I didn't have potting soil, I'd probably put a handful of backyard dirt in it. So here I go. I'm layering it, and I do about a quarter of the water bottle. I fill it with the potting soil. Next, you're going to add your organic material. And I had different kinds of vegetable peels. Here I am putting coffee grounds in there. Then I put in my apple peel, my potato peel, and I even had a rind from a melon. I scooped the melon out and I chopped up the rind and I threw that in there too. Next, I had some wilted spinach and lettuce from my bag of salad, and it was kind of decomposing a little bit, so I threw that in there instead of throwing it away. Then I added some dead leaves that I found in the backyard and added that to the layer. And then I put in more soil. So I'm really layering this thing up, almost like a parfait. I kept going until I smushed everything in, more coffee grinds, more peels, added a little more soil. And then finally, I think I was ready to put the top lid of that water bottle back on. Don't forget, you've got the holes in the top too. So I was able to line up the top of the water bottle where I had cut it, that quarter top is what I call it. Here I am showing the air holes, and make sure that the holes are opened up enough so that they can get some air. I think I put 5 or 6 holes in there. I took the duct tape and I was able to line up the top and make a seal with the tape so that everything would be secure. You're going to be shaking your mini composter every day. You don't want it to fall apart and have compost all over your kitchen counter. So line it up, use your tape, get it nice and tight. I did 2 layers of tape to make sure that nothing would fall out. Make sure that you do not cover up any of the holes on the top, however. Again, plants and compost need air to help them break the matter down. So make sure that the holes are A-okay. Then I tested it to make sure nothing was falling out. Felt pretty good to me. So the next step is to find a spot to keep your mini composter. It needs water, and it also needs light. So I found a spot near my kitchen window by the kitchen sink where it can get plenty of water and also plenty of sunlight. So here I go. I'm going to take it over to my spot that I found at my kitchen. It's got sunlight there. And once a day, I'm going to take the cap off of the top and add a little bit of water, like maybe a teaspoon or 2 of water. It's going to be right by my sink, so that'll be easy to do. And then once a day after I've done that, I'm going to shake my mini composter. It takes about 2 weeks for everything to break down and make it ready to go. Just make sure every day you're shaking and putting a little water. In 2 weeks' time, you'll have wonderful compost that you can use in your garden or in your potted plants. Good luck and have a great Earth Day.